What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV, aka Darth Apocalypse. All right, so last night in the Atlanta Dreams 78-71 victory over the Los Angeles Sparks, Angel Reese rebounded her way into the record books not once, but twice. Reese set a WNBA record with 26 rebounds in last night's contest, breaking the record previously held by Shamika Holdsclaw of 24, set May 23, 2003, for the Washington Mystics. She also last night broke the single season total rebound record previously held by Asia Wilson back in 2024, 451 rebounds. Reese now has 458 rebounds and counting. About last night's performance, Angel Reese said, quote, "Last time I was here, I didn't miss any shots. Tonight, I couldn't hit anything. So I knew I was going to be able to get them on the rebounding side. I just want to be there for my team, offensively, defensively, whatever it takes to win." I think it needs to be noted, too, I haven't been following the season like that, right? I have to be honest with you. It's just hard for me to catch these games, man. I remember like when I was young, when we was watching NBA on NBC especially, they would advertise with bumpers throughout the day what time these games are going to be on. You also knew where to watch to get updates on games, statistically, or a little bit of nuggets on what's going on with games on ESPN. They covered the actual games closer. Today, it's just a bunch of talking heads mimicking Fox and CNN and just putting a slight sports spin on these things. And it's hard to even listen to them actually talk about sports individually instead of just bloviating about bullshit. But then I say all that to say this. Isn't this at least the second time they've beaten the defending WNBA champion Sparks, the Dream? If not more than that. I know that they beat them recently. I want to say they beat them at least 3 times this year. But, you know, all I hear is how she's garbage and she needs to work on her game. And, you know, you just got a bunch of people who don't quite understand that Angel Reese is not a fucking guard. And it's hard to argue with these people because, or talk to these people, or communicate with them, because I'm talking about a lot of these so-called basketball fans, because they think everybody's supposed to play like a guard. They don't understand that Angel Reese is a post player. Yeah, I get she's not the most fundamentally sound basketball player, but neither was Dennis Rodman. That's who I kind of compare her to. She's like a little bit of Dennis Rodman with a little splash of Moses Malone in it, without the total offensive skill set. But that's kind of who she is, and that's okay. Because last I checked, you could say Rodman was a flawed basketball player, but he got 5 championships, 7 rebounding titles, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and a lot of coochie. A lot of it, probably been extra stuff too there, but you know, I don't want to dabble into that. Also, going back into Angel Reese, I wish I was going back into Angel Reese. Angel Reese secured her WNBA leading 27th double-double of the season on the basket with 13.9 seconds left in the game that gave her 11 points. And a 3-time WNBA All-Star, Reese set a WNBA rookie record with 13.1 rebounds per game and the all-time record with 15 straight double-doubles with Chicago in 2024. She led the league in rebounding her first 2 seasons and is leading again this season at 12 rebounds per game. So Angel Reese has been balling as of late. Let's see if I can pull up some of her numbers. Let's see. She did something like this last year where she got off to a slow start, I think, last year, and then got hot toward the end of the season. And it appears that she's doing the same thing this year. So she's averaging 16.1 points, 12.4 rebounds now, 2.7 assists, 43.7% from the field. And this is what irritates me about people. They'll say, oh, she's only shooting 44% from the field. But the average field goal percentage in the WNBA is like 44, 45%. 43%, I should say. I think it's 43%. So she's shooting an average percentage for a WNBA player. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but prior to Angel Reese entering the WNBA, what was one of the biggest criticisms about the WNBA is that they missed a lot of easy shots. They missed a lot of layups. So why is it now only Angel Reese misses layups? How has that narrative changed from, look at all these WNBA players, including these centers, missing all these layups, to now it's just Angel Reese? That's the bullshit that goes on. But I do want to point out, see if I can pull this up. And it's not going to work because I'm trying to pull it up now. Whenever I do videos, it takes forever to pop up. Yeah, it's not going to pop up. She's been playing lights out basketball her last 4 games. Her last 4 games, she's been balling. And it looks like the Dream have won at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. They've won 4 games in a row. Ever since that loss to Indiana, which everybody clowned her for. Right? Everybody clowned her for that. Meanwhile, if I'm not mistaken, Caitlin Clark, didn't she blow the last game for the Fever and nobody gave her any smoke for that? None. See, that's the difference. That's the difference in the totality of social media. When Caitlin Clark chokes, it gets kind of buried. You know, yeah, the haters will say something, but it's not widespread. It's not it doesn't go viral the way like Angel Reese does. When Angel Reese has a bad game, a really bad game by her standards, it goes viral. They talk about it on they talk about it on ESPN. They talk about it on FS1. When Caitlin Clark has a bad game, it gets muffled. And if Sue Bird mentions, man, she had 4 turnovers or 5 turnovers, instantly she gets bullied by her fan base and even other people into not saying anything. And a lot of her fan base is starting to act like LeBron fans. So, you know, it is what it is, folks. But shout out to Angel Reese, the lovely Angel Reese. Unappreciated, underappreciated too, just like Russell Westbrook. Now you got all these fake ass Russell Westbrook supporters now. Oh man, Russ was true. Man, shut up, man. All y'all was going in on this dude a couple years ago, calling him all types of names, riding the wave, the anti-Russ hate wave. A lot of content creators too. Then they pretend to act like they love him and shit now. Fake ass shit. Man, that's all I got to say about Tim Scott.